Yes, it's another Bottle and Bond blind, baby. Unfortunately, we had to come back and do this one again. Hi, and welcome to On The Palate. I'm your man, Josh, here with my son, Malcolm. We are in the building for another blind of Bottle and Bonds. We got a show coming up for you real soon that's going to do best Bottle and Bonds under $50. We're blinding all of the winners from last year. My son was the producer on the show for this one, and there was a little bit of controversy. So he and I said, we'll come back and we'll do it blind together. And here we are. All right. Tell him hello, Malcolm.
Yeah, you guys doing today? You got a treat for you guys.
All right. So what we have here, we have Old Granddad Bottle and Bond. We know this comes in anywhere between $22 and $27. And we have Benchmark Bonded, and this comes in anywhere between $25 and $30. I've seen it as low as $22 on sale, but in general, these are two. We know these are both Kentucky whiskeys. This is owned by Buffalo Trace, and Old Granddad is owned by Suntory Global Spirits. So here we go with On the Nose for our first one on the right. All right. You know, can't go wrong with these. These are staples. You're talking about everyday sippers. The nose is very fruity. A little bit of cherry there.
Yep.
Not much. Little oak.
Of course.
Yep. A little bit of oak, a little bit of cherry. Nothing special. These aren't going to knock your socks off as far as the nose is concerned. But, hey, that glass is holding it a little bit. It's got nice legs. I'm not going to say that this is viscous, but it's definitely there. Nice legs. Not much proof on this at all, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, on the palate. That's pretty good.
Perfect.
That is pretty good, ladies and gentlemen. This is an everyday sipper.
Good baseline.
That is nice. Well, we're going to keep it moving. But if you notice what we did there, it's called Kentucky chewing. That's where you take a little bit of the bourbon, hold it in your mouth for a few seconds, move it around the entire mouth before you swallow so that you get all the flavors onto your taste buds. All right. And with that, left on the nose. That's a little more cotton candy-ish. Yeah. And if you notice, as we bring it up to our nose, you just want to bring your lips apart just a little bit so that you can get the full flavor of it. Ladies and gentlemen, as we go, you want to give it a nice little spin to bring up the aromatics, and then you bring it to your nose. Separate the lips just a little bit, but yeah, I'm getting a cotton candy type of smell from this. Again, another one with nice legs. The oiliness on both of these are amazing. These both, anyone will tell you, are great everyday sippers. This wins in a lot of blinds. I've seen Old Granddad come in pretty high in some blinds, so I definitely think they're worthwhile. They'll be probably an honorable mention in our top 5 Bottle and Bond bourbons under $50. You know, you picking up anything there, Malcolm?
Like you said, sweeter than the last one.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
Yeah. Yep. Some confection sugar of some sort. Not as much oak.
Yeah.
A little bit of chocolate, just a little bit of chocolate. And man, it's really good. The colors on these are pretty similar. There's nothing there that's going to tell you whether one is better than the other. So we're going to keep it moving. And with that, on the palate. A little bit more spice, a little bit more oak. Wow. Definitely different than the first one, ladies and gentlemen. These are both very good, though. They're very good. It's just, do you prefer the sweetness of Glencairn #1? Or do you prefer the maturity of the oak flavors in Glencairn #2? Our producer and now my co-host is going to tell us which one he likes, and then I'm going to tell you which one I like.
The right.
All right, so he likes the right.
Smooth.
I'm going to go with the right as well. It is very smooth, and I like the sweetness of it. But again, I'll drink the left any day. All right, so we're going to look and see what the right is. And the right is light blue. Which one is light blue? Which one is to the right? And there you have it again, ladies and gentlemen. Benchmark pulls it out again. Can't be much controversy from this. This is the second time us doing this. Old Granddad will probably be mentioned as a honorable mention for this upcoming show. It is really, really good, ladies and gentlemen. It is well worth your money. But if you're talking about winning in blinds, Benchmark does it time and time again. We'll see what happens real soon if it wins our blind. We hope you enjoyed this, and please remember to subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what? I feel like we should do a run-in. Let's do a run-in, baby. I got another bottle and bond for you. I have Tumbling Dice bottle and bond. This is 11 years old. So we're going to finish the one we liked. We're going to clear our palates and clear our glass. We're going to pour the Tumbling Dice. A real bonus for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Tumbling Dice, 11 years old, bottle and bond. We have it here tonight on the palate, baby. And here we go, on the nose. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, then I go from nose to nose. Still, again, my lips parted just a little bit. Now, you want to talk about legs? That's some legs, baby. Man, this is a beautiful dark amber, and this is viscous, viscous, viscous. Any smells?
Cherry.
You getting cherry?
Chocolate a little bit. But
Chocolate.
Something else. Something else in there.
Yes. Cherries, chocolate. You would think caramel, but no, I'm not getting any caramel, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what that other ingredient is.
You think that's caramel? Oh, you know what? It's not caramel.
Molasses.
Butterscotch.
I thought about it. I already actually.
Hey, to each his own. If he says what he says, molasses, I'm saying there's a little bit of butterscotch in here. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is really good. Now, again, this will never be in the top 5 bourbons under 50 because this is not under $50. This is running about $80, anywhere from $80 to $89. Can't go wrong with this one. You know, this is a mash bill of 99% corn, 1% malted barley. Wow, that's crazy. That is so crazy. But it was aged a minimum. Now it says it was aged a minimum of 11 years. So there could be some older age whiskey in here, you know? Here we go, on the palate. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. You're talking about smooth. You're talking about smooth. What do you think?
You taste the butterscotch.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
That's butterscotch to me.
What is the crinkly candy? The caramel candy? Is that butterscotch, I believe?
That's butterscotch.
Okay.
Yes.
It's very good. Very good.
Ladies and gentlemen, smooth as all get out. Not a lot of oak on the back end. Just buttery butterscotch sweetness. No proof. I mean, that's just a quality pour. But when you're talking about, you know, going from 20 something dollars
to
$80, you're going to get that change in flavors, in the presentation, and it presents excellently. We will be doing a show on this really soon. I just got to find something to go up against this. As of right now, this is probably my second pour off of this. It is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. If you get a chance and you run across it, this is well worth it. This is Tumbling Dice, 11 years old, bottle and bond, baby. And with that, we'll see you soon.